Dr. Pepper cream soda, so good. If you haven't tried it, go now. Pause the video, go. All right, for real though, let's get into this video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title of this video and from the way that I look, this is gonna be my curly to straight hair routine. I really hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it doesn't hurt you and it doesn't hurt me. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dive on into the video. Okay, so we are starting out with freshly prepped hair. I am right out of the shower. I actually double washed using the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Scalp Care Cleansing Oil, followed by the Not Your Mother's Matcha Green Tea and Wild Apple Blossom shampoo and conditioner. For me, I want to make sure that my hair is super clean before going into a week of having straight hair to make sure that my scalp is in the best condition that it can be. So once I was out of the shower, I went ahead and used a deep conditioner, and I used the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Deep Conditioning Mask, and then I went ahead and used my Hot Head Deep Conditioning Heating Cap on top of that just to make sure I'm really penetrating into my hair follicles and getting the best condition that I can, making sure my hair is nice and moisturized, making sure it is nice and ready to get busted and crusted as we start putting all this heat on it. Okay, so before blow drying, I like to detangle again with my Tangle Teezer brush, and then I also sprayed in some Tresemme heat protectant spray, and I actually let my hair air dry for about 20 to 30 minutes before starting the blow drying process. Now I am going in with my Bumble & Bumble BB Repair Blow Dry Heat Protective Cream to prevent damage. So I actually really like to apply this product in small chunks as I go throughout the hair. That way I feel like I'm not missing any sections and I'm really distributing it throughout my whole head of hair. So I like to go ahead and start out my straightening procedure by first blow drying it completely just to get it as straight as it can be without the damage of putting a direct heat that you use with a straightener. I personally find it easiest to place the round brush on top of the hair and then blow dry upwards towards it, but you can really do whatever is most comfortable for you. This is definitely a learning process as you start blow drying your hair. It's not the most comfy positions and your arms will hurt, but you kind of will figure out as you go what is most comfortable for you. So as you can see, I start out by focusing on the roots just to make sure that that is what's really straight, because those are the parts that want to curl up the most and give me the most issue and are really the most stubborn in general. So I will really focus on the roots and then just go ahead and work my way down the hair as I go. One very important step is to make sure that you detangle each little section before you start blow drying. You do not want to get your round brush stuck in your hair. Big problems. Don't let it happen. It's just not a good time. So just go ahead and you can even use a round brush to just brush once or twice through the hair before you then go in to straighten it out with the blow dryer. And as you can see, whenever I'm done with a section, I like to twist it together and clip it at the back of my head just to keep it out of the way, to keep me from overheating and just to make it a lot easier. And then I go ahead and continue this whole process throughout my whole head of hair until it is all the way dry. As you can clearly tell by what's going on in this video, I am not necessarily going for a perfectly smooth salon blowout look by doing this blow drying. I just do enough to get my hair straighter than its natural state. So if you're, wondering why I look like a fluff ball, that's why. Okay guys, one of the best pieces of advice that I can give you for going from curly to straight is to get some wireless earbuds. That's right. It has nothing to do with the actual hair, but this will keep you sane throughout this long process of having to straighten your hair. So shout out to the Galaxy Plus earbuds for making this process less painful. And side note, this is not sponsored in any way, I just am obsessed and think more people should know. Side note, if you want to get some good earbuds, but you're not really in love with the price of AirPods and some of these other brands out here that are ridiculous in my opinion, these Galaxy earbuds are a fantastic option. They are excellent quality and a fraction of the price. A fraction of the price. So if you're interested, I'll go ahead and actually link the specific ones that I have down below so you can see them. I personally also think they look a little bit better than AirPods, but don't tell Apple. Like I said, I'm not sponsored, I'm just obsessed. Okay, so here is my hair after blow drying it. Cute, I know. Come on, Hermione Granger, work. Now I go ahead and slap some more heat protectant on my hair. Excessive, maybe, but better safe than charred to a crispy crisp. Now that it is all dry, I go through and brush through again while also feeling for any wet spots, and you'll know that it's wet if it feels cold. So it's really important to go back and dry those sections fully before going in with the straightener. It is seriously not worth the damage to skip this step. Trust me. Okay, so now we are finally at the actual straightening phase of this process. Again, I section off my hair into small chunks to get the best straighten that I can. You'll notice that I go through very slowly. I try to go over the hair only once if I can, but I will go up to 3 or 4 times maybe if I have to. I also like to lead through with my hairbrush as I straighten to make sure that there aren't any tangles and that everything is going to be as smooth as possible as my straightener runs through my hair. So because it was nighttime when I was recording this, I knew I wanted to touch up my hair in the morning and add maybe like a little bit of curl to my hair as well. So you'll notice that through this straightening that I don't really worry about making it absolutely pin straight, but you can stay to the end to see how I restyle it in the morning and make it look a lot better than the way you're seeing it now. I intentionally used a lower heat setting to go over my hair once before bed, just so that, again, I am minimizing the amount of heat damage that I have, because the less heat that you use, obviously, the better for your hair. So just like while blow drying, I like to clip up my hair to keep it out of the way, to prevent myself from overheating, but don't do this, obviously, if you want your hair to be pin straight, because it will put a little bit of a wave into your hair. Now, I personally like to have some body in my hair, so I like to have these waves, so I intentionally do like to twist my hair up to give it that texture. So here is my hair after minimally straightening it on a low heat setting. Now I'll go ahead and twist it up to sleep and then touch it up in the morning. Okay, so it's now the next morning, and I actually did have some errands to run prior to filming this portion of the video, but I intentionally left my hair alone to show you guys exactly how it looks after sleeping with it twisted and how I restyle it. So again, I start out by brushing my hair to get out any tangles from when I was sleeping, and then I'll go ahead and divide the bottom chunk out to start touching up section by section. My boyfriend says hi. He said, "Hi YouTube," with the smiley face and a heart. I don't know why I did this, like you don't know what a heart is. And a heart, and a heart, and a heart. So I go ahead and crank up the heat just a tiny bit from the last time I went through with my straightener. Again, I go through very slowly and try not to go over the same strand over and over and over and over and over again. I really just try to do it once or twice just to get it a little bit more straight than it was from the night before. And again, I continue this throughout my whole hair, and it really only takes about 5 to 10 minutes tops, depending on how awake I am in the morning and how quick I am when I'm, still waking up. Once this is completely straightened, I go ahead and analyze if there are any specific chunks that could use another run through. And then following this, I'll use this opportunity to trim my hair. So you can clearly see that the ends of my hair really need some TLC, and that's exactly what I'm gonna give them. Now, I don't really have any specific trimming tips other than to run your fingers down the hair and keep them in a straight line as you cut to make sure that it's completely even and straight across. But because my hair is naturally curly and I don't wear it straight that often, I am not super concerned with making it perfectly straight across because you won't be able to tell when it's curly. Okay, so now that we're done with the straightening process, I have one last trick that really makes this come together in my opinion, and that is actually to curl the ends of my hair now that we have trimmed them and they're looking fresh and healthy. So I like to just pick up random chunks, and I use, again, a low heat setting and hold it just for a few seconds on the ends of my hair. And for some reason, this just helps my hair look so much better than when I only straighten it. For some reason, it just melts together so well, and I love it. So here's an actual side by side. You can see that the one side of my hair that I did the curl, it just looks healthier, it looks shinier, it looks better for some reason than the other side. The other side still kind of has like a bit of humid look to it, which I will say, you guys, that I am in Virginia where it is very humid outside, and we actually have been having thunderstorms recently, so it's actually extra humid in the air right now, so hence all the frizz. But I think you can really see a difference side by side. Maybe I'm crazy. What do you guys think? Can you see a difference? Because I just cannot straighten my hair without doing this now. Ever since I started doing it, I feel so incomplete if I don't add the little curl at the bottom. And then once all of that is done, I will usually go ahead with my John Frieda Frizz Ease and just do a pump of this, run it through my hair, just to really make sure that it is staying in this state that I, worked so hard to put it in. But I really hope you guys liked this video. I like the results. I know it's not pin straight, but honestly, the texture of my hair is so coarse that it's just not going to be absolutely pin straight. But again, I just really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it doesn't hurt you and it doesn't hurt me. Thank you guys again so much for watching and have a blessed day. Bye.